Good evening, everybody. 9:07, Monday evening, 12 sets of chest, 4 of which are going to be incline Smith pressing, followed by, I want to say 4 sets of dips, but it's a bit high, so maybe 3 sets of dips, and then the rest will be between the pec fly machine and cable cross. I'm excited. I mean, most gym bros that start the gym love training chest. I, for one, I actually didn't train chest that much because I always had shoulder problems. I just didn't know how to bench properly without impinging the hell out of my right shoulder. And I never did barbell bench because my shoulders were so unstable that anytime I tried to do anything heavy, my arms would shake and flail like crazy. That's not a good reason to just not do barbell bench. I resorted to dumbbell benching instead. But I think overall my relationship with chest training has been not so good. It's alright. And nowadays, safe to say we're in the honeymoon period. I love training chest. My chest feels great, get a sick pump, it's growing ever so slowly, and my shoulders feel alright, so, I'm looking forward to it. There's really not much else to add besides, is 12 sets enough? Well, normally I do 12 sets, follow it up with maybe 4 sets of triceps. That would be like a standard push day for me. And then realistically, I would hit that chest again in the next 2 to 3 days, assuming I trained every day and got through my cycle of workouts. You do push, you do pull, you do legs, you start push again. Or what I was running for a while was push, pull, legs, arms, and so it'd be 3 days before I hit it again. And it wasn't like a weekday thing. It was more so, I think Lou Ferrigno called it an asynchronous cycle. Basically, you just train these 4 sessions and you just keep doing them days after another. This is your next session. Doesn't matter when. Take a rest day if you're on holiday, whatever, traveling. Yeah. I think Sam does that too, actually. Anyway, some things I'm thinking about for this chest session. I'm gonna have a bit of a lower incline on the Smith machine, maybe just 1 or 2 clicks up. I'm not gonna flare my shoulders out too much, and then I'm also not going to lock out at the top as well. I'm gonna try to go a little heavy on the incline, heavy for me relatively, so anything above 6 in terms of the reps, and anything less than 10, 6 to 10 is an okay range for heavy work for me at least. It's just too hard to gauge it if I say I only want to do 5 to 8 or 6 to 8. That rep range is just too small, and it's too much fidgeting around with the changing the weights and managing fatigue. So anything between 6 to 10 I'd be pretty happy with. Obviously, trainer failure. Obviously, think about contracting the chest. The big one as well is going to be a slow controlled eccentric. I'm going to shoot for minimum 2 seconds with maybe a 1 second pause at the bottom. But that's in an ideal world. I don't think it's a muscle, or people would probably call it discipline. But when the set gets really hard and you're still trying to basically train a failure, it's those hard reps and hard sets towards the end of the workout that you're still trying to maintain, I suppose, that training discipline, slow eccentric, pause, explosive contraction, full range of motion, etc. That's where I think it separates someone that's able to, train hard with high intensity versus someone that doesn't. If you ever think that you're not training with hard enough intensity, like the simple measures would be like, did you have any more reps in the tank? If so, why didn't you do them? If not, what was the form like on those reps that you were like basically cashing out at? You know, did you hit failure, but you were just basically like, you know, swinging the weight around and you weren't controlling it? If so, you know, there's no doubt that it might have been intense, but was it the most stimulative? Eh, you know, you don't really know. Well, I don't really think so. Anyway, that's the plan. They were doing construction on the road, so I need to like walk a little. I'll see you in there for some incline Smith. All right, 30 kilos aside, Smith machine incline. I think one of the things that I forgot to mention was that I'm going to also focus on slow eccentric. Trying to keep my ribs down. I think I've got this problem of flaring my ribs out a little too much. I don't know if that impacts the chest, but I think it's a little excessive. That anterior pelvic tilt, no bueno. Anyway, let's get into it. First set. That's too heavy. Might drop it by 5 kilos. Whew. I was really only going to do 2 sets heavy and then the rest less heavy, but starting it a little sooner than normal. Ish. Not bad though. Alright. Drop the weight slightly. Let's focus on form. Oh. Oh. Jesus! God damn it. Not bad. Alright. That's it. Felt pretty good. Nothing left to do except go even harder. I'm gonna drop the weight some more. Oh. All right, last set, number 4. To be honest, I seldom do more than 4 sets per exercise. Doesn't mean it's any less than effective, just personal preference. Yeah, not the best. Probably should have dropped the weight. Fuck. Alright, on to dips. Alright, there was a bit of a scheduling issue, and some other gym patron is taking the dip machine. That's alright. 3 sets of pec flyers, and dips will come after. Hopefully it's free. Trying very hard not to flare my ribs out. God damn it. Not a bad set. Alright, I'm up to episode 4 in Dandadan, and I feel like if I watch any more as they release, I'm gonna be too far gone in the anime to catch up to the manga. So, after this session tonight, I'm gonna binge the fuck out of Dandadan. Not bad. But I'm so freaking tired, I feel like my shoulder's gonna snap the fuck out when I start dips. To be continued. Alright. Let's absolutely slaughter it. Leave no survivors. Dial everything in. All I'm thinking about is squeezing the pecs. Time for dips. Not bad. Alright. Chesty dips. I'm gonna take a note out of Isratel's Mayo reps. Basically, first set until failure, whatever number I hit on those, sets 2 and 3, I'm gonna hit the same amount of reps. And I can take as many breaks as I want. Ideally, not as many, but you know, if I have to, I have to. But really what I'm thinking about is, I just hope my shoulder doesn't snap out. Oh God, I don't know why I'm trying. 9 reps. All right, 18 more to go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, second set of these bad boys. I'm going for 9. Fuck you. I'm coming for you, mate. All right. Lucky the camera angle didn't show, but on attempt 9, I missed my footing and I slipped a little. Whatever, good set though. All right, completely lacking in the camera angle change department today, but I don't care. 9 reps, last set of dips, go slow, contract the freaking lower pecs, get that silverback action. There's not much else to it. Oh god. Fuck. One more. Look, myo reps as an intensifier, I've probably done like something similar to them, but they're pretty good. I like them. I like them a lot. All right. So I'm borrowing Ray's setup here. He's managed to find. Holy shit, that's heavy. Uh-oh. We'll see. Seated cable flies. Oh my goodness. The stretch is insane. Oh, I can't. Oh god. Look, the setup is good, but actually I don't really have any complaints. That felt fucking great. Great setup, Ray. Not bad. All right. 2 sets. Adjusted the seat angle so that's a little more upright, and then also changed the starting height of the cables. I think the incline just forces me to flare my ribs out too much. Oh shit! But if I have a more upright back, the likelihood is decreased. We'll see. Alright, not the rep range I wanted. I'm gonna drop the weight, actually, I'll take an extended break, and then I'll do a drop set to finish it. That sounds good. That set was trash though. Far out. Last set. What the hell am I doing? Yeah. Not bad. All right, that's chest done. Not bad at all. Let's check this pump. Whew. Jesus, I freaking hate being sweaty. You know what? The singlets are just too small. You know, I don't even have a back pump. I don't know why the freak I'm... Whatever. Ew, disgusting. Whew. All right. I sure hope I was in focus. But otherwise, pretty decent chest day. Pretty happy. Not bad at all. See you in the car. Where the hell's my fit? Oh. Thank you. Fuck yeah. Alrighty. The goods have been acquired. The workout has been complete. Time to go home, read some manga, enjoy this food. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just gonna drive past you. Alright, session review. Look, 12 or was it 13 sets of chest, 4 sets of incline Smith, followed by 3 sets of pec deck. I'm at 7, followed by 3 sets of dips. I'm at 10, followed by 3 sets of seated cable cross. I'm at 13. Lucky number 13. I think I started the session at around like 9:30, wrapped up at close to like 11ish. But, you know, historically, I usually take really long to work out. I actually rest quite a bit between my sets, and then I gotta like set up the camera and like, you know, all that other random jazz. So, look, an hour and a half for 13 sets. I think you could probably condense that into 1 hour, but, you know, just depends on your preference, I guess. What is the benefit of working out in a shorter time frame? Well, besides just taking less long to work out, I mean, there's a bit of a balance between resting longer and then feeling fresh and then hitting that target muscle with the set and, like, you know, having all that extra energy for it, no pent-up fatigue. On the flip side, if you rest too long between sets, there is a potential risk that, you know, you lose your pump and that, you know, it just doesn't feel as good in that muscle. It goes back to being, you know, default, which is, I feel like, unlikely if you're hitting just like chest exercise, chest exercise, chest exercise. So I don't know, conventional wisdom says the longer you rest, as long as you're pushing each set to close to failure, usually it'd be better for you if you're not time poor. But, you know, if you got to go to work or, you know, catch a train or fucking go home, eat dinner, feed the kids, whatever, and you're time poor, sometimes you just don't really have a choice. What is like the difference between if I rest a little longer and if I don't? Or in other words, let's say it took 90 minutes for the 13th set workout versus an hour for the 13th set workout. What is going to be the difference in terms of gains? Honestly, I don't really even think that much. Like, marginally. Definitely, I feel like if you rest longer, you'll get some more gains because you, like, assume everything else is the same. You're training close to failure, pushing every set hard, high intensity. Yeah, I can't really put a percentage on it. I don't even know if there's any studies been done on it, but it'd be a cool answer to find out, because then there'd be like I suppose like a sweet spot where, like, everyone says you should rest maybe 1 to 2 to 3 minutes between sets, and then they usually bump it up if, let's say, you're doing a heavy set or like a very taxing set, like squats, for example, or, you know, heavy incline press. I was watching a Dr. Mike Israetel video, and he was saying for his calf sets, he rests like 30 seconds to a minute. And the point being is that it's just local fatigue in the calves. They recover quick. Your entire central nervous system isn't really taxed at all. So, like, you can just hit them again and you just save a lot of time. So I've been trying to do that a bit with my calf training as well as like my forearm training. Just muscle groups that I feel like aren't really causing me a shit ton of fatigue, then I'll rest a little less. But then, I don't know, when I work out, and even when I do calf sets, or even like, let's say, side delts, rear delts, or even forearms, like, I'm sweating, I'm breathing heavy. And I mean, it could be a cardio issue, but meh. Who knows? Until the science comes out. And even when the science comes out, you'll have people fucking choke slamming Jeff Nippard and, you know, don't even believe it. But it's like, if you were to aggregate all the gym knowledge around the world and you were to be like, all right, let's nominate one training method. Let's hear from you, let's hear from you, and let's hear from you. And guy number one's science is like completely anecdotal. He's the only sample size, or maybe he's like a really popular personal trainer, and he's seen anecdotally that 1 minute rest, no partials, straight sets, don't ever do drop sets, don't ever do intensifiers. That is the way for maximum gains. Guy number two, completely science-based. All he ever does is like light load, blah, 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 stretch partials, lengthen partials, optimal resting between sets, measures his heart rate to make sure that it drops below a certain rate before starting another set, etc, etc. Like, who are we gonna nominate to be the Olympic torchbearer when it comes to optimal training? I don't really know. I think I would side with the science guys, you know? Controlled experiments, standardization, lab tested, machines hooked up to you and shit, you know. It's much better than just some guy like talking to you at the gym and, you know, giving you advice. Anyway, the chess session was good. I mean, for a weak point, I feel like it's come along okay actually in the last month or so, because that's been like the primary focus. I'm gonna be flying off to Japan in 3 weeks and then training at a Japanese gym. I don't know what they're gonna feel like about the old, you know, recording in the gym and shit. Actually, I've got a pretty good suspicion that it's not gonna be allowed. So, all the pose downs will have to be in the house I'm staying in. But, like, the sessions will be hit regardless. It's just a matter of, like, if any content's gonna be coming out. And then, even more excitedly, when I come back, it's fucking quads twice a week, baby. Whew, I can't wait. I'm gonna quit most, if not all my sports. I'm gonna stop playing OzTag, and I'm gonna keep playing golf, and I'm gonna keep playing volleyball. Actually, I might even pick up boxing or jiu-jitsu. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But, look, it'll be fun to grow the quads come February next year. Bulk until the end of the year, hopefully. Maybe a mini cut or two in between. And then we'll see where the physique's at. Exciting times. But yeah, I mean, good session overall. I'll see you for the next video.